Good evening, fellow modelers. Welcome to another episode of Handy Reviews. I'm Mr. Handy. Tonight we're going to take a peek at detail and scale. Some of you that have been around for a while know that detail and scale has been around for a while as well. They were published a while ago by Squadron. I can't remember who published them before, but they go back pretty far. I have got a bunch of their older ones. They are like hen's teeth now. They are very valuable. They are great references. They're a mainstay of my collection. And I'm so happy to see that they've started doing some reissues or new issues. These started coming out probably about a year or two ago. This one I believe I got just last year. They're nice. I mean, buying stuff off of eBay, I'm spending, $30, $40, maybe up to $50 Canadian for detail and scale. The old ones. These ones are going $27 on Amazon. You can get them as EPUBs as well for your Kindle or whatever else. I believe they were going for $17. So, and that's, like I said, it's all Canadian. For our American cousins, it's I think it's 14 and 12 and 14 or something like that. So anyways, let's jump into this. This is issue number 3 or volume number 3. This is part 1 on the F2 Banshee. So this one's dealing with the prototype and the up to the F2H variant. So for those who might not know anything about in detail and scale, these are very much like the old ones. It's laid out exactly like the old ones. Here's your contents. You got your introduction. There's the whole history. The line drawings are nice. They don't seem to be in every one. So, and then you start getting into the different variants. And then you get into your pictures. There's a history again. Banshees in Korea. And then paint schemes. And then you see more walk around stuff. And then you get into the modeler section. And again, these are all exactly the same as the old in detail and scale. The only thing they don't have in the modeling section in these that they used to have was a list of decals, I believe, at the end. That was one of the things I saw that are in some of the older in detail and scale. So a list of all the available decals in the different scales. Anyways, let's continue on. So like I said, here's the introduction. One of the nice things about these new in detail and scale are these. It's so full of color. There's so many color pictures. It's absolutely amazing. This paper is very thick. The binding on it is nice and thick as well, as you can see. As a modeler, we're going to be bending and going through these often to get that detail, right? The binding is nice. That was the one problem I had with the older bindings of the old in detail and scale. So the bindings were not great. Some of the pages are falling out, some of my older ones, and they haven't held up all that great over the years. But these are nice new bindings. These are nice. Here's our line drawings or scale drawings. Not sure what scale these ones are in. That could be 72nd. Doesn't say, unfortunately. But again, it gives you port and starboard of most of them. And again, we get into the different variants and the pictures of all the different variants. And there's so much information, such a wealth. These are like a one-stop shop for basically the aircraft you're looking for. This is great. Antenna locations, as I said, lots of color. There's lots of line drawings in this. That was or the side drawings, side illustrations. You didn't see that in the old in detail and scale, but it's nice to see that they've included it. I think there's even more pages in this one. I think the old in detail and scales were probably about 40 pages. This one is, let me take a look, 103 pages. So quite a bit more information, I think, in these ones. Some nice pictures of the cameras for the F2HP or F2H2P. More. A bit on the Korean War, Banshees in the Korean War. Like I said, lots of color pictures. Here's some carrier assignments, deployments of all the different groups, the squadrons during the Korean War. We're getting into detail or Banshee details. So this is another mainstay of the old ones, is all the interior pictures, and these are absolutely fabulous. You know, lots of information on what is in there. Some good pictures, but the new thing in these new ones are these. I would say these are. I call them technical drawings, but I'm not sure what the actual wording is for it. Basically, these are the out of the tech manuals for the aircraft, and it gives you all the instrumentation. So here's all your instruments on your main panel. Here's your instrumentation on the consoles, and it gives you the numbers and what it is. So it's absolutely fabulous. F2H2N Night Fighter. I have 2 of those by Sword, so that was one of the reasons why I decided to get this book. Banshee's one of those 50s planes that I really, really liked. Ejection seats. I'm a bit of a sucker for Korean War stuff, so this stuff really comes in handy. Here we get into the armament section. Again, you get some walk around stuff. Nice pictures of the arrestor hook area. Wing detail. Nice pictures of the flaps. Nice pictures of the folding mechanism. Again, more stuff. Just love the detail in these books. Your stores, pylons and stores, and what went on each of the pylons, or what could be carried on the pylons. Get into the engines, landing gear, all detailed. Such nice, wonderful, color detailed walk-arounds. Now we get into the paint schemes. Gallery of different pictures, some line drawings around here too, more line drawings. Now we get into the modeler section. So this basically goes through all the different kits. For those of you that aren't familiar with detail and scale books, they go through, I believe, whatever scale of kit they actually have out there at the time. So for the Banshee, there's 144th, there's 172nd scale, 148, and I'm not sure if it goes up to 170 or 132nd scale or not. Lots of information on the different kits. Here's the Sword F2H2. I don't know if they talk about the N version. Yeah, we've got the N version in there as well. These are still 172nd scale. I think we're getting into 48 scale now. Again, some really nice detail shots. of, I think this, which kit is this? Kitty Hawk, the Kitty Hawk kit. I believe that's 48 scale. And yeah, we'll come to the end. As you can see, there's some of the issues that they have. They've come out with more issues since. They're also doing color and markings as well, which is really kind of neat. Bert Kinsey is still doing these. He's the author of them. And then we have Richard S. Rozak as the illustrator. I think he's the illustrator on most of them, if not all of them. As you can see here, made in the USA, I've got another one that basically says that it's printed by Amazon. So I think that it's Amazon that is releasing these. So, or is publishing these and just releasing them. I'm not too sure. If you're not familiar or not, Detail and Scale has a Facebook page. Bert posts stuff up there quite often. If you're not part of the page, maybe consider about subscribing and or getting on there, and let them know these are absolutely fabulous books. I love that they've been reprinted now, or they're doing brand new books. I hope they continue doing these. I hope they reprint all the older books. Like I said, these are kind of a one-stop shop for modelers. You've got some scale drawings in there. You've got some great cockpit detail. You've got some great walkarounds. Get into super detailing or whatever on your kits. There's great history. So it's everything you could want in this. The only thing I think I would ask for is some better line drawings, scale line drawings. It's one of the things that I really liked about the DACO books, is that they came with line drawings in the back. The Battle Paint series, they come with the 72nd scale drawings in the middle. That would be the only thing I think that could be improved on this, is just having some better line drawings in 72nd scale, 72nd and 48 scale, whichever. But other than that, absolutely fabulous. Definitely worth the money. Like I said, they're not expensive. They're fairly cheap. This is probably one of the cheapest books I've got, and it's better than some of the most expensive books on the subject, with regards to detail and everything. So they've done an absolutely fabulous job. I hope they continue releasing these. And like I said, go over to the Facebook site and give them a shout and let them know that if you like this and you're interested in seeing some more, give them a shout and let them know you'd like to see more. I've sent them a couple of PMs. I posted on their page. I hope to see more of them. They were just talking about something like this the other night on one of the Friday night reviews. About the detail and scale. So, like I said, hopefully they continue doing them, and they start being published more. Other than that, we'll go into part 2 in the next review. So have a wonderful evening. Happy modeling, and that's it for Handy Models. Have a good night.